Hi, my name is Michelle Diamond. I'm an Avon representative and a leadership representative with Avon. I've been selling Avon for 16 years and I've been in leadership for almost 6 years now. And I wanted to create this video just to go over some of the mistakes brand new Avon representatives make that make their business not really as successful as it could be. So I've got 10 things that I feel that are the top 10 mistakes that new Avon representatives make. So the very first one is connecting with the mentor. That is the person that you're assigned to, whether it's somebody who actually talked to you to invite you into Avon, or if you went in and just registered, enrolled on avon.com, the person that Avon connected you with. The reason this is a mistake is because the mentor is there to help a brand new representative. We're here as established representatives with knowledge that can help a brand new representative build their business and become a success. Now, if you came in under a brand new representative, like say your friend actually just joined Avon 2 weeks ago and you decided to join on their team, which is amazing, their experience isn't as established, but your friend has a mentor. So connecting with the person who can help you to build your Avon business is actually vital. And this can be connecting in person or over the phone. You can do a phone call and really get to know your mentor and have your mentor get to know you. You can use social media, FaceTime, Skype, webinars, whatever works best for you and your mentor. But I think that is a huge mistake that new representatives make. They don't connect with their mentor. The next one is number 2 would be ask questions. I have had countless representatives not ask me questions because they didn't want to sound stupid or they didn't want me to think that they were being silly. Well, here's the thing, you're brand new. You don't know everything. And no question is stupid. No question is silly. You don't know what you don't know. So go ahead and ask those questions. Any question that I get, I really do try to answer as honestly and as quickly as I can with my brand new representatives. And, I don't expect new people to know it all. I don't expect them to know any of the Avon business. So when they ask me a question, I know right away that they actually are interested in becoming successful. So ask those questions. And that would be number 2. Number 3 is as you're building your business, as you're talking to people, as you're handing out your brochures, one of the things that a brand new representative, big, huge mistake they can make is not to get contact information from the person you're talking to. So let's just say you're meeting up, even with your friends, your closest friends, and you're saying, hey, Mary, here's a book. If you don't get that contact information, you may not know that Mary has changed her phone number, has changed her email address. So make sure you get that contact information because that goes up with number 4 is follow up. Following up is very vital in your Avon business. So what does follow up mean? Follow up is after you've given a book to somebody, actually contacting them in a couple of days to answer any questions, to point out some great deals, to actually ask if there's anything that they would like to order. Getting that order from the customer. Now, a lot of representatives believe that Avon sells itself. It does not. The products are very widely known. The products are high quality. People know Avon as being high quality, great products, but it doesn't sell itself. You have to go out and get that sale. You need to go and talk to people. You need to follow up. You need to call your friend Jane, who you gave a book to, and say, hey, Jane, I gave you a book a couple of days ago, And I was wondering if you have any questions. Start off with that. Do you have any questions? Oh, Jane, by the way, I am putting in my order in a couple of days. What is it that I can order for you? Did you happen to notice that on the back of the book, there is this great deal on hand cream? There's this great piece of jewelry. It's brand new and it's absolutely adorable. I thought of you when actually I saw it. Those types of things will help you get that order. It will also let your customers know you are serious. You value them as being a customer because you're taking interest in them. You are actually working your business. This is not something that you've decided to do and aren't going to follow through with it. You are building those steps to show the customers that you're serious, that you value them as a customer, that you want their business. Let's face it, there's a lot of Avon representatives. There's a lot of direct selling companies. There is a lot of places people can go, stores and boutiques and all sorts of places and online that they can go to get their products. But when you call and you talk to your customer and you build that relationship and you follow up with them, they're going to say, hey, you know, she's really interested in having my business. I'm going to give her my business. I'm going to support her in her Avon business. So, you know, getting that contact information and then following up with the people that you have talked to with your about your Avon business. Number 5, not looking for new customers. Now, of course, the people that we go to first off are our best friends and our moms and aunts and sisters and cousins, people that we know, our neighbors, people we're comfortable with that we know. And that is great. But after a while, they've got all the Avon that they need right now. So unless you go out and you're finding new customers to add to that customer base, you're not going to be selling as much. Now, it's great. I'm not saying don't sell to the people that you know, because you are going to sell to them first, but actually building on them. So you've got those 10 people that you sold to your first couple of campaigns. Great. Now you're calling them, you're following up. Hey, you know what? I really don't need anything this time. Well, now that 10, you may only have 2 or 3 that need something this time. So unless you are adding to your customer base, you're actually going out looking for new people, whether it's social media or, you know, talking to people that you come in contact in your daily life, like the bank teller or the cashier at the grocery store, the gas station attendant. You know, there's so many people we come in contact with, and unless we actually can start talking to people outside our circle, our little circle of familiarity, then we aren't going to expand our customer base. So finding those new customers, referrals, I'll tell you that is huge. So what is a referral? So you have been selling to your best friend, and your best friend, we're going to say is Amanda. So you've been selling to her. She loves the products. She loves your service. Amanda knows people that you don't know. So asking Amanda, hey, Amanda, can you give me the names, contact information of a few people, 3 people who are your friends that I haven't been selling Avon to? I'm trying to build my business, trying to build my customer base. Or saying, hey, Amanda, would you be willing to take a book or 2 extra and pass them on to your friends, your family? Finding those other people from people you already know, people from online. You know, private messaging Facebook friends is a great way to promote your business, to let people know that you are selling Avon. And also it doesn't get lost in the newsfeed. So, you know, but you still have to get that contact information and follow up with finding the new customers. Those will be key. Another thing that I have found that some of my Avon representatives, brand new, aren't doing is actually using the Avon products. Now, I am not saying throw out everything that you have, replace it all with brand new Avon products. I'm not saying that, but start integrating some of the Avon products into what you're already using. Start switching as you're running out of this or that. Switch over to the Avon products. Using Avon products is a best way actually to sell the products, because you're going to start to love the products and tell people what you love. A lot of people, when I talk to them about joining Avon, the very first thing they say, I don't know how to sell. Neither do I. I just tell everybody about the products that I love. And so as I was new, as I was starting in my Avon business, I started switching everything over to Avon. My makeup, instead of going to the drugstore, instead of going to the department store to buy my makeup, I was actually starting to order Avon makeup, which was great because then it was delivered right to my house. I didn't have to go out and get it. But getting your products, changing what you're using currently, and switching over to Avon as you're using them up is a great way. And that way you can you can tell your customers what you like about it and what you have experienced. So new representatives that don't use the products are going to struggle in selling the products. So I would say that would be number 6 and the top 10 mistakes that new Avon representatives make. Now, number 7 is, and this can be scary, and I agree, but they don't start a team. They are not inviting people to join Avon. Avon has two ways to earn. One is through your sales, and the other is by building a team and earning from that with bonuses and with earning from your team when they're placing orders. Now, I mentioned when I started this video that I've been an Avon representative for 16 years, but I have been in leadership for 5 or 6. Here's the thing. I did not start a team. I did not have somebody when I started my upline soon after. I had been in Avon for a while. She had left Avon. So I didn't have anyone telling me, Michelle, you need to start a team. This is a great way to earn additional income. It goes hand in hand. We do 2 things in Avon. We sell and we build teams and teach others to do what we do. Because I waited so long, it was very challenging for me to switch to really build my leadership business quickly and successfully. What I did find, and this is very, very interesting, when I started my team, I actually learned more about Avon, about the Avon business as a whole, about selling than I did in the first 10, 11 years of selling without being in leadership. So, if you're new and you think, well, I wouldn't know what to say, I wouldn't know how to train somebody, I wouldn't know how to teach them, here's the thing. You don't have to worry about it. Your mentor is going to help you. Plus, as you're answering questions for that new person, you're going to actually learn more about your Avon business. Avon did a study a couple of years ago, and they found that 2/3 of top leadership actually got into leadership, brought their first person into Avon within the first 3 months. I find that very amazing. So don't disqualify it. Start building that team, getting those bonuses, and teaching others to do what you're already doing. It's a great way to earn additional income, to learn more about the Avon business, to create that secondary residual income. So I would say number 7 mistake that new representatives make is not starting a team. So go out there, start the team, start talking to people and inviting them to do what you're doing. Number 8, not being consistent. That's huge. Consistency is something that you really need to do in everything in your life. So being consistent, posting on Facebook daily, 2 times a day, 3 times a day, being consistent with those types of things, following up, putting it in your schedule. Your order goes in on Wednesday, calling people on Monday, talking to them, giving books out consistently, having a record of who you've given a book out to, and making sure you're giving a book to that person every campaign. Now, some people say, I don't want to spend all my money on books if they're not going to order. There have been studies with that too. Avon does a lot of studies. And on average, a person needs to see a book 5 to 7 times before they will place that order. And a lot of it is because they want to make sure you're serious. So being consistent with handing out books, being consistent with follow-up, being consistent with posting on Facebook, being consistent in just talking to people about your Avon business, that is going to really help you to move forward and have a successful business. Consistency in talking to people about joining your team. So when you are more consistent, you're going to be much more successful. I wrote a list. That's why I keep looking down. So number 9 is expect others to do the work for you. Now, I have had a few representatives, and not many, but a few, who really have said, well, can't you do this for me, or can't you do that for me, or can't you give me some of your customers? And when you're not willing to put some effort into it, then you're not going to be successful. Now, what I'm not saying that your mentor shouldn't help you in the very beginning, but after a while, you really do need to be doing the work yourself. Finding new ways to find new customers, following up. Now, the follow-up does have to come from you, because if your mentor called your customers and wanted to say, hey, are you ready to place an order under Jane? They're not going to build that relationship, and that's not going to work. But, honestly, you have to do some work. It's going to be more challenging at times. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but what in life that's worth anything is easy? No. Working for it, and then the satisfaction after you do all the work of building a great business. And so number 10, I would say number 10 biggest mistake that new Avon representatives make is giving up too soon, giving up too easy. If things get tough, they give up. If they don't have an order this time, they don't even order their materials. They just totally give up and say, I'm done. I'm not making any money. I am going to quit. Giving up too easily, that happens a lot. And I want to say, you have to push through. You have to work your business. You have to try new things. Having that relationship with your mentor and being in contact with him or her, you're going to be able to ask, okay, so what should I be doing? What can I do? I have this order, and I don't have an order. What can I do to create an order? So giving up instead of asking your mentor for help, asking for some suggestions, redoing and being consistent and revisiting what worked in your first few orders, that would be what I would say. Look at what worked and do it over again. So I want to say, I said mistakes. I wanted to say missteps because, these can all be corrected. So if you are a new representative and you're falling into any of this, it's not too late to change. If you don't have that relationship with your mentor, give her a call. She's waiting. If she has called and emailed you, answer the phone. But do this and really work your business, because I feel it is well worth it. Avon has so many successful representatives, and you can be one of them. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you will listen to this and take some tips from it. So again, this is Michelle, and I'm wishing you great success in your Avon business. Have a great day. Bye.